Going over to the political part podcast, President Trump sentenced, but gets an unconditional discharge after the New York City case of the quote-unquote hush money case. Now, this comes to us thanks to Cash Loren, in which Cash says on the good old X, says, quote, Donald Trump was sentenced today in the New York City hoax hush money case by a corrupt New York legal system. Trump was sentenced to a quote-unquote unconditional discharge, which resulted in, quote, 1, no prison, 2, no probation, 3, no conditions. In other words, corrupt Judge Merchan wasted everyone's time and taxpayer dollars so that the Democrats could falsely accuse Trump of being a convicted felon who is above the law. This case will eventually be dismissed on appeal, but it's not enough. Alvin Bragg and Judge Merchan must be disbarred and prosecuted for what they did to Trump. And I don't know how it's only got 34,000 views. Should get more than that. Here's a quick clip from, Fox Business and Fox News, which is somehow still in business. I'm pretty shocked on that.
Let me put this question to you, Professor Turley, because there seems to be a consensus among the three of you that there is plenty of potentially reversible error that was committed during the Trump trial. Yet in the New York court system, Trump has pretty much gotten locked out of all of his petitions to either have the case thrown out or delayed or sentencing delayed or whatever. What makes you believe that he could prevail on appeal given his track record with the New York court system, which a lot of people believe is politically allied against him?
Well, very few people have high expectations at this point for the New York legal system, and it hurts me to say that because I've had a great respect for that system for many years, as has many others. But there's also a problem in these interlocutory appeals. They kept on taking these three-point shots mid-trial, shortly after the verdict. Those are always disfavored. And so the chances of prevailing are not high. You have a better chance once the case itself has been appealed, but also eventually this will go to the Supreme Court. And the key is escaping the vortex that is the New York court system.
So we should point out that court is over. The sentence has been imposed, an unconditional discharge.
Yep. As if you needed a reason, yet another reason not to live in New York City. I mean, you couldn't pay me, any amount to live in New York City or California for that matter. And again, you saw this verse, and again, there's many reasons for that. I mean, a lot of these false charges and clearly lawfare, in my opinion, where in New York City, let's see, they changed the law so that batshit crazy gal could accuse Trump falsely of rape. And yeah, they changed the law so that they can go back 20 years, and they only used that for Trump. And without any evidence, the jury convicted him, and he had to pay out for that crap. Ridiculous. Also, with the quote-unquote mis-evaluating his properties over there to get loans, which, again, they had third-party audits, and he did the standard business practice. Yeah, there's a reason no business is investing any money in New York anymore. Now, this also got 1.2 thousand likes. Cash Loren, one of his first responses is, "This is exactly what I mean." And he has a quote of himself saying, quote, this BS case, also the Democrats could lie and call Trump convicted felon who is above the law. And somebody spotted him saying, he is a convicted felon and that is above the law. There's no debating that. In 27 likes. Mike Scott says, quote, I guess the gag order has been lifted too. And Cash Loren says, it must have been since Trump is sentenced, judging from Trump's post. I got 10 likes. I also have American Rebel says, this makes Juan Merchan a threat to national security. Congress must seek justice. Getting 23 likes, which, man, they only go after people on the right side of the political aisle. You should know that by now, American Rebel. I don't think, we'll see if anything changes in our lifetime, but so far it's been only one side of the political aisle with the lawfare applied to, and the law is really applied to for that case. H. Hope says, quote, absolute mockery of the U.S. justice system. Felony is supposed to be a serious crime. If it is to be absolutely no consequences, it shows he should not have been convicted or charges brought in first place. Getting 7 likes. Good Fight says, all this means is that he's been exonerated, and thank God for that. Now he needs to go after the corrupt judge and prosecutors, see that they are disbarred. Getting 3 likes. So we'll see if, I'm sure this will be overturned, shortly. But yeah, let me know, do you think this is clearly lawfare? Do you think Trump, was legitimately guilty? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.